So I don't normally cover stories like this because it's more tittle-tattle and it involves children. But it's really disturbing and I can't actually believe it. I need to get it out of my system. What it is that Charlize Theron, she adopted 2 children and they're both black children. I don't think that has any relevance to it. But they're both black children, and one of them is a 7-year-old boy. And Charlize Theron has now decided that that boy is going to dress as a girl, and she's dressing this 7-year-old boy in dresses and giving the 7-year-old boy a hairstyle of a girl. And there are, scroll down, I won't show them because they're of a child, so it's not really suitable. Although they are blurred out, it's not the sort of thing I want to share, but if you want to have a look at them, you can do. But anyway, there are photos of this 7-year-old boy dressed in girls' clothes out and about shopping. But this is the really disturbing part of this. Okay, so when Charlize Theron was 15 years old and she was living in South Africa, her father was quite abusive and he'd get drunk, and there was an incident where he came home with a gun and Charlize Theron's mother got hold of the gun and shot her father and killed him in self-defense, and is ruled as self-defense and there's no charges. But it's now said that that is the inspiration as to why Charlize Theron is dressing a 7-year-old boy as a girl, because it's inspired by her mother. So Charlize Theron went through this tragic incident of her mother killing her father, and now she is now dressing a young boy as a girl as inspiration from her mother. But also, in another article, it says that when the boy was 3 years old, he said, "I'm not a boy." But the boy is 3 years old. The children at that age and younger, they say all sorts of things. They're just saying words. They don't have the understanding of what these words mean. They just say, "I'm not a boy." It could mean anything. Yet Charlize Theron took these 2 points of her mother shooting her father and a 3-year-old boy saying, "I'm not a boy," and decided that that young boy is now going to walk around dressed as a girl. It's the most disgusting story you've ever heard. It doesn't appear to be any social services involved. Somehow she's able to get away with it. She has the ability to walk around with a boy dressed as a girl and no one's stopping her. No one's checking whether this is suitable for the boy. There must be some social services somewhere that would identify, because it must be very confusing for the boy to go through that, to be paraded around in girls' clothes and girls' hair, if it's inspired by her mother killing her father. It's unbelievable. Again, I don't want to show the photos because it's not the sort of thing I want to do, but the photos are blurred out anyway. But there are photos of this young boy walking around an open market, food market, dressed as a girl with plaited hair. I woke up this morning and I read this article, and it says that it's inspired by her mother, and it's an adopted child. It's not genetically her child, it's an adopted child. So she's adopted a child, she's dressed up as a girl, inspired by her mother, who murdered her father. What the hell is going on? Is no one checking this? Is no one looking into... What I mean is no one from the government, there's no social services, no children's services looking at this. They can see what's happened. They can see that this woman, although she has a lot of money, she's adopted a boy with the intention of turning it into a girl because her mother murdered her father. What on earth is going on? And this is a child. No child, in my opinion, would be able to understand whether it's a boy or a girl. And also the health implications, because it's now turning out that many people go through sex changes. They have either deep level of regret, and they're going back to doctors saying they want to change back to their original gender or their original sex, and they can't. There's also heart implications. It puts a huge amount of strain on the heart, and it leads to heart conditions. So for a child to go through those processes of saying, "Oh, I'm not a boy, I'm now a girl," without understanding the implications, and the Charlize Theron is just I can't understand it. I can't understand any of it. I hope this story's fake. I hope this story is not real. I'm lost for words. What do you think? Leave your comments below. But what I don't understand, how can someone adopt a boy, then decide it's a girl, and it appears to be inspired by her mother who murdered her father? That can't be right. What is going on? Leave your comments below. Again, I'm not going to show any photos. I'll leave a link to the article if you want to read it through. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. I hope I've got this completely wrong. I've misread it, and I'll apologise if I have. But leave your comments below. This just does not make any sense. What on earth is going on? How can someone adopt a boy, turn it into a girl, and it's inspired by her mother who killed her father? Absolutely ridiculous. Just off this chart.